Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're going to build the Lego Ninjago Zane Dragon Master set. This is set number 70648, only 92 pieces, kind of a weird shaped box. You can see it's kind of like an envelope style box. There's nothing at the, it's just kind of crimped at the top. But it's one of those flyer type sets, and I skipped buying some of these because they're kind of all the same. But I got this specifically to see what these guys are. These little vinyl, well, I'm guessing is a vinyl wing piece. So I figured that'd be pretty cool to check that out. So I have two of these. I'm gonna build both of them, and you'll see them both here, obviously. There's random pieces of tape holding the bottom flap together. That's kind of what's holding everything together. Dump that out, and there's our big wing piece. So look how big that is. I mean, it's bigger than my hand. It's enormous. So pretty interesting piece there that hopefully I can try to figure out how to use it in other types of builds. And here's our flyer disc piece, which we've seen in other Ninjago flyer type sets. It's been a while since I've built one of these, but the handle part of it is kind of all the same, because you've got only a couple types of pieces. You got this piece, and then of course you've got this guy. This is what the zip cord goes in, and then the little cover part where the minifigure sits. So should be mostly the same. So before we build the flyer piece, we are going to build the minifigure. So here is Zane. He does have the newer style bottom mask part, and then you put the head over it. And then his upper mask part. So the mask is two parts, and the head is sandwiched in between both those parts. He does have these little throwing stars. You can see they're attached with the sprue. So you just pull it off. Sprue is basically a trash piece. So I'll throw that to the side with the other trash. We do get extras. I'm not sure if we're going to use these in the build of the little shooter thing, but go ahead and stick these guys in his hands for now. And they are a very firm rubber type material. It's actually not plastic. So while this looks like they're spikes that could poke you, they actually bend over whenever you touch them. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's rubber, so they don't hurt to touch them. All right, so that's your one and only minifigure for this set. So now we're going to build our flyer piece. I'll zoom in a little bit because it is going to be kind of small until we start to get that wing piece on there. Start with some of these smaller pieces. And as I'm kind of sifting through these parts, I do see some other parts that are fairly newer to me, so we'll explore those when we get to them. A single stud here and a corner plate right here. That guy going there. Move that to the side. Looks like we have another little piece to build. this little plate bracket piece and a inverted tile. There it is. So from the bottom it looks like a tile, but on the top you can see it has the studs. So you basically put a tile on the bottom of a brick or a plate. That guy there, and then this whole piece attaches like that. So we're kind of making a different shaped handle piece. Alright, so that looks good for now. Move that to the side. Start with another assembly. That we got 2 bricks with studs on the side. Quite a few plates there, kind of holding all that together. Put that to the side again. We have all these little sub-assemblies that we're making. Alright, so there's that little piece, and this will attach to that side. Looks like we're going to make another variation of it. This one's a little bit different. So let's start with the 1x4, we put a 1x3, a 1x2, and then a 1x1. And it's alternating colors all the way up. We have a baby bow shape. And we have this curved 1x4. This will go right here. So one side sticks out a little bit more than the other side. There, this piece will go here. Take this guy, put a plate in there. That'll go on the underside. That piece there. Okay. Looks good. Put a 1x2 plate, bring this over, that'll attach there. Alright, so here is our ripcord piece. Attach that guy there. That hole is where the launcher part goes in, basically drops in there, and then the ripcord piece slides in like this. We're not to that point yet, I'm just kind of showing you what's going on as we build it. So you can kind of follow along at home, I guess. Plates and bricks. Basic stuff here. Alright, so that angled plate bracket piece will hold that ripcord element on. More studs and another one of these bracket pieces. Two brackets here. And we're going to do 2 plates and 2 of the double wide baby bow shapes. sloped piece here. We have our printed 2x2 round tile. Let's see if I can get you to see what that print is. It's very subtle. It's a white printing with a very, almost like a silvery color. There we go. Just had to get the reflection right. It's like a silvery colored pattern, and then you got the little throwing star thing in the middle. So with the right reflection, you can see it pretty well, but kind of like when it's from a distance, you just kind of barely see that there's something on there. All right, so that looks good. What's next? We have 2 more brackets. 1, 2, and a corner plate there. Plate, baby bow shape. I'll go there. Tile, tile. All right. So face it. So here's our handle. So this is kind of what we hold on to. And then this is where I guess the ripcord piece is going to go. So we have a plate here that'll kind of hold everything together, and we've got 2 of these bow shapes. All right. So shows next. We're going to take our minifig, drop him in the little slot here that the legs fit perfectly in. So you can see how that fits in there. There's the slot, just goes right in. Our windscreen basically drops right into some Technic pinholes. And then we take our flyer piece. This will slide in just like this, and you give it a turn and it clicks in place. So it's more or less locked in there, and then to unlock it you just turn it and pull it out. But it needs to be locked in to be able to fly. So once it's in, we're good. So we'll move this guy to the side. Now here's a newer piece that I was talking about. This looks like a little bracket to hold the wings on, and then we have this, looks like some sort of clip as well, and this guy will slide right in here. It doesn't click in there, it's just there, so I'm not sure what's up with that. So we're going to take our big wing piece, and it's on this big vinyl sheet, and it's perforated, so you just kind of have to slowly pull it off of the pre-cut sheet. So you can see it comes off pretty easily. I'm going to be careful around this thin part, make sure I don't rip it. Okay, so this basically is trash, and then there's another piece in the middle that needs to come out. Okay, once again, middle part is trash, and there's our wing pieces, or wing piece. So what it shows is this part sliding in, this little slot. Let me turn the page. Shows this guy coming over. Wait a minute, hold on, let me back up. Okay, so it appears that I had it upside down. All right, so that does click in. Now we'll go in the slot. Bring this all the way over. Let's see, am I doing this right? It feels a little tight, but it appears to be right. There's another little groove on this side that you just click it on there. All right. So that appears to be it. Just like that. So with that piece, okay, I see. So the clip part clips onto the little piece there, and it's all good. And then this slides right in there. And that is good to go. Okay. And then see there's an opening right here on the top that lines up with our piece. And then from there, you grip onto this, give it a rip, and this will come flying out. And of course, don't shoot your eye out. So that is it for this one. Pretty simple little build. I'm gonna go play with this, see if it actually flies or not. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes from there. So give me your thoughts, put a comment down below. Don't forget to check out all the links down below for other build videos just like this one. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the future.